have made him a soap opera dream come true. He plays Cruz Castillo on Santa Barbara. Please welcome A. Martinez. Now, the name, naturally, A. Martinez. Is there a The Martinez and a Ann Martinez?
Yeah, B, C.
Your parents, everybody got a letter of the alphabet? So
Well, my next brother, his name was Bill, so they started, like a few jokes got made about B. But then they named the next guy Mike, so they couldn't, what could they do, A, B, M, that didn't do anything. So it just got kind of weird, I'll tell you, Will.
They'd be limited to 26 kids right off the bat, though.
And that slowed them down. See, my dad had this thing for nicknames. That was a story we were told. It was like Billy Pooh, Monkey Lion, Greggy turned into Keechie because it could squeeze him. It was Squeezy, and then Squeegee, and then Keechie. It's so weird. And then my sister looked like a doll, so they called her Dandy Doll, and then my little brother Ricky turned into Tigger. And he doesn't like to be called Tigger no more since he's 22. But,
I don't know a lot of kids 22 want to be called.
Yeah, it's a little cute for him, But I always thought, they said my dad did this, and I always bought into that. But I just took my mama and my sister and my wife and my little boy to Hawaii for the first time. Took my mama and my sister so they could babysit, and well, so they could have fun too. They had a lot of fun. I don't mean
Now, you didn't name your kid something goofy, did you?
No, well, his name is Dakota Lee.
Dakota?
Yeah.
Sure, he won't get heckled in school with that.
Yeah, not at all. He already hates
Why
me for
Dakota?
that. Well, I had to tell the truth. It was an idea that a friend of mine, Larry Winoker, came up with, and I've always dug the Lakota Indians, and the name means to think of its friend, and I thought that's a cool name, plus just something that would go weird with our last name, because you've got to have a weird name or you're in really trouble in my family. So
got to fit in around the holidays, just like John. Hey, he's not one of us. Get him out of here, John.
I always thought my dad did it, made the names up, and I took my mom on this vacation, and we'd drinking a couple of pina coladas, and then she admitted to me that it might have been her. She didn't admit that she named us weird names, but she admit that she's a car thief, my mom. She's like, I shouldn't say this on television, huh?
Your mom's very mad at you. Your mom has now been told she's a car thief. She found out the trip to Hawaii was just a ruse.
No, but for years, when people in my family would get their cars stolen all the time, like my Uncle Joel, we were saying, man, the third time in a year, his Lincoln Continental got stolen. It's so horrible, and my mom would never say anything. She'd just sit there and smile, and we always thought it was weird. Turns out she's been stealing all the relatives' cars but giving them back as soon as she can.
Have them painted and just give them back as a gift?
Well, sometimes she gets them painted. Sometimes she just hot wires them, drives them around, and puts them back real quick. But seriously, my brother Bill is getting married November 22nd, and I'm his best man. Real cool thing. He wants me to be his best man. Makes me feel good. But I've been having a lot of trouble. I've been dreaming about the ceremony, and I keep having these nightmares, really, that, he's going to rent a limo and everything. It'll be all cool. And, we'll be doing the ceremony. I look for my mom, and she won't be there, and she'll be out hot wiring my brother's limo. I know she So I don't want to, I just want to say this on television, I guess, so that probably will head her off.
Okay. You're in big trouble with the family. Now, tell us about Santa Barbara. Your character, Cruz, is, what kind of guy is he? What's he up to these days?
Well, he's a detective, and he's madly in love with this woman named Eden, who's played by the wonderful actress Marcy Walker. And the whole thing we've been doing for 3 years is trying to get it together. And you know how it is on a soap. It's pretty tough.
Yeah. So they can string out a romance for decades.
That's right. It's one thing after another. And the latest thing is that somebody tried to do something bad to her, and she can't use her legs right now, and she's in a wheelchair. And Cruz thought she was dead, and then she came back, and she's trying to avoid getting together with Cruz because she doesn't want to be a burden.
All right, we have a clip. Is that what happens in the scene?
Yeah, let me set this up. What's happening is that he talked her into going to a party at the beach, this dance party at the beach.
She can't lose her legs right away,
He's not real smart.
Oh, okay.
He's not the smart guy. And once they got there, his little sister wanted to dance with him, and she insisted they dance. And then she's sitting there watching him dance with his little sister, and they used to dance a lot together. And she's real sad, and in the middle of her sadness, she has this fantasy about what it used to be like when they danced and what it would be like if they could dance again. I think that's what we're going to see.
Okay, here's a scene from Santa Barbara with A. Martinez. Watch. dancing? They teach you to fake it?
Yeah, we fake it good.
Oh, you look good. Wasn't he dancing great? I wish I could dance that way. Now, you saw my son backstage. You have your boy is how old?
My boy is 13 months old.
13 months. I think we have a picture of your son.
Yeah, this is my wife Leslie and my boy Dakota Lee, or he goes by Cody actually.
By Cody? So you named him after, not after the Buffalo Bill, Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cute kid.
He's a great dude.
Yeah, is he trouble? Is he trouble now at this age?
Yeah, he just learned to walk. That was one of the things that happened in Hawaii. You know, he was kind of toddling insecurely, and then he saw the beach in Hawaii, and he saw the water from the beach, and he just made a beeline, crash, falling down. But by the time after a week walking in the sand, when he came back and got on a regular floor, he was just running, and we're in trouble now. Everything that he used to ignore just above his reach now, he wants immediately all the time.
Yeah, that's the thing. Once they start walking, everything changes. My son is just walking this week, last week or so. Anyway. Good luck with the family. Good luck with Santa Barbara. Thank you so much for being here. A. Martinez, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks a lot.
We'll be right back with more of the show right after this. Don't go away.